We are live on Adobe Radio. Fun fact for all you radio listeners, make sure you download the Adobe app. That way you can listen to us live anywhere on the go, on a picnic, right? On your way to work, on your way to your parole hearing. Maybe you have to walk there and you're looking for a little pick-me-up so you get in a good mood in front of the judge. Highly recommend it.
Who's our target demographic?
You want to know?
Yeah.
We just got it, actually. Let me read it off to you.
Okay.
It's 85% people who are actually going to their parole hearing. So that's why I specifically said that.
YouTube keeps track of everything nowadays. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. And what the cool part about it is it's true. So that's pretty cool. Another episode of Wesam's World coming in hot. hot. I'm actually looking forward to today's episode tremendously because it might be a little bit of a therapy session with both of you. It's been a little bit rough the last couple weeks.
Okay.
And I need a little back and forth to pick me up. I need to be back on track. The old Wesam needs
therapy
to come back.
session for us or for you?
For all of us.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's starting from me.
Okay.
I charge $100 per hour. Is that okay?
Leave then, because I'm not paying you. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. I'm also going to discuss my workshop for procedural television that I will be holding on February 8th and February 9th at the new location for the Prep in Burbank, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, I last night in jiu-jitsu, this is where it started. This is why I wanted to talk about it. Sometimes, I think most of the time in jiu-jitsu, I'm having a blast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even when you're getting beat, you're getting smashed, I'm having a good time. Yesterday was like my ego took a hit. Big hit.
Is this where the therapy comes in?
Yeah.
Is this what? Okay.
I mean, I did not feel good.
Yeah.
I felt like crap, and I don't want to say demoralized, but demoralized leaving, which rarely happens to me.
Okay.
And it was just, but quite frankly, it was just an ass whooping
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
like the last hour of class.
So what do you need to hear?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know.
All right. Well, you can take me in a fight. Does that make you feel better?
No.
Okay.
That's yeah. And I guess the first question I want to ask you all, when you all feel demoralized, what do you do?
I mean, I guess that can happen in any situation. It doesn't have to be BJJ. It could even be acting. You know, you have a really rough day. You know, I've had classes or something where I'm like, wow, that day sucked. I don't know what went on. You just reflect on it. Reflect on your day. Reflect on what happened. Was there something that mentally took you out? Is it a physical thing? Is it something you can change? Was the fate just against you that day? Sometimes we just have bad days, and you can't take it personally.
That's good. I like that. Peyton?
I get over it. And then I feel better after the fact.
For real.
But for real. Okay.
For real.
Fine. I thought we were doing a bit. I thought it was a funny bit.
It was funny.
It's too sensitive to do a bit. Okay. Got it. Anyway.
He's tender. He's tender.
I am physically and emotionally tender right now. I really feel like I've been tenderized. That's actually the perfect description of how I feel.
Ooh. Now I'm thinking of chicken. That sounds really good. Canes right now.
Actually, Gaines does sound pretty good.
That would go hard right now.
Yeah. I
Anyway.
love their coleslaw. Coleslaw.
Do you like coleslaw?
Love coleslaw.
Sorry, I know I'm diverse. Do you like coleslaw?
I hate coleslaw.
See?
But
I love it.
I don't like mayo and things like that. So it's
Because
not,
we're from Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm a mayo-based coleslaw person.
Yeah.
I'm not a big vinaigrette or people who put raisins in their coleslaw.
That's weird.
I don't get that at all.
Yeah. No, you're just throwing off the whole thing.
Yeah.
Those don't go together.
Yeah.
Do you like raisins in your coleslaw? Does coleslaw suddenly become better if you put raisins in there? Okay, good.
Back to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Tender.
What were we talking about?
Oh my God, Peyton
It
Krufik.
was,
What do you do when you actually feel demoralized?
okay. So, I can actually give a story about this, and it's not a bit, even though I'm laughing, because I'm still laughing about it's not a bit, I swear. Okay. So, this is going to sound stupid at first, but I'm going to seek out ways to make...
Did the camera go off?
Did it? No.
No.
I heard a snap. Like a.
Oh, might have. Was it this?
That probably was it. Sorry. Go ahead.
Wow.
Now I don't want to say anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I seek out ways to make it better. And I come from a very this might not even apply to what we're talking about and everything, but I remember there was that is gnarly. That is gnarly what you're doing right now. For those that are listening, he's putting his bare feet on the table because they're swollen. And
sorry.
Yeah.
I have to put them up. I can't. I can't. Is this going to be weird?
Is your fly undone?
No. Man, this
it's
is
creeping down.
Okay. Are we good? The listeners are like, stay on subject. We're going to address my fly. We're going to address my feet.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear your story.
Okay. Where was I starting with this? Okay. I find ways to make it better. Okay. So, again, I don't
give a shit. I'll be honest with you.
No, wait. So, I don't know if this, like, applies to, like, your BJJ situation and everything, but I remember there was 2 times. So, I do, like, freelance editing for a bunch of Twitch streamers and everything. And there is a game we focus on called Overwatch. And a lot of the times, they just drop big news. And, like, with the content creators I'm editing for, like, we got to be one of the first people to report on that right away and everything. And it's a whole process. He streams it. I got to download the VOD, which takes time. I got to throw the VOD together in a timeline on Premiere. I got to export it, re-upload it to them so that they can throw it on YouTube and still be ahead of the game and everything. And there were 2 times. My internet just shot out as I'm trying to send it back. And we got like so behind. We were reporting on it like an hour and a half like later, and all the other creators have already did this. And dude, I was broken after the second time. I was fed up. I started getting emotional, where it's just like, this is the second time in a row. Like, my internet has shot out and like, I'm done. And in that moment, I immediately just logged on to Spectrum and dropped $100 on like better internet, like on the spot. I was like, this is not happening again. I am making that play right now where this is never, ever happening again.
Okay.
So what are you going to do to make sure you don't get the shit beat out of you ever again?
I'm really glad you said that. Because
Yeah.
it's literally something I was thinking about last night and how I didn't want to ever feel like that again.
Okay.
And it's literally the same thing. It's going to be game time with every single person I roll.
All right.
I will have you rewind and rethink about when you first started BJJ. You had moments like that where you were just surviving, and then you got past it.
Yeah.
And so I feel like you have raised into a new level. Like anything with acting, sometimes you go from one class to the next. You're in a new level. You go from one set to the next. You're in a new set. Everything, there are new things, and it's a new level. And you have to adapt and you have to adjust, and you change what you can, you learn what you can, and then you adapt.
Yeah, that's a good reminder of that. I feel like I don't the getting the blue belt has really upped the difficulty level of everything.
It's like a video game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there you go. Obviously, you're going to start over a little bit from that.
Absolutely. There's a part of me though that's embarrassed because I take it with such reverence that I want to always be like, oh, he's earned his blue belt. I don't want it to be like that kind of thing where, oh, he got it for attendance based, or are you really a blue belt? I feel like that's even more embarrassing than getting the ass
in your
kicked.
head. That's you being in your head.
I got another story for you.
Okay, I want to make sure we're okay on
good.
time. Okay,
I'm just
thank
moved
you.
it up because the light is glaring on it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, I got another story for you.
Okay.
Is it Overwatch related again? Absolutely. So get ready for this. All right. So I'm really big. Dude, Overwatch, BJJ, like same thing, dude. Get ready for this.
Okay.
So I'm really into like competitive Overwatch. All right, I'll play like ranked and recently like Marvel Rivals. Not important. Anyway, so I was a Mercy one trick in Overwatch for ages. Mercy, all she does is she heals people. That is what she does.
I'm familiar.
And I got so down to the art in lower ranks of just zipping around the map and healing everybody. And I was climbing the ranks. As soon as I entered Diamond, which was a completely new rank to me, the whole game fucking changed. And I would constantly have people messaging me going like, Mercy, what are you doing? Why are you just doing that? Why are you just doing that? Like, you need to just focus like this person. And I was like, what? I've been doing this the whole time to get to these ranks, And now they're telling me to do something completely different.
Wow. Yeah, so I got to switch up my tactics.
You got to switch up your tactics and
Mhm.
adapt. That's the key word of the episode. Adapt.
Adapt. I really like that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back. And we're back with an episode of Wesam's World every Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific time. I like that. The theme of the episode is adaptation. I really dig that. And that's what I have to do. And yeah, I'm gonna start upping my my focus and how I practice and drill. And yeah, it was just really bad
Yeah.
for me. For me, it was really, really bad day, and making stupid, silly mistakes that I'm like, what am I doing? I feel like I'm not present. I'm gassing out so quickly. It's one of those days where, why am I tired?
I mean, that happens though. you
I know. I just I don't like that.
I mean,
Okay.
sorry, but you compared a lot at the beginning BJJ to acting. Would you be this way without seeing the light with acting?
What?
This imposter syndrome, basically, that you
Yeah.
feel like you have, or this gassing out,
Yeah.
making bad choices, all that. Like, you can correlate the two, right? So
Yes.
sometimes when you're looking at BJJ, I don't think you see sometimes anymore the real world or the other things you've done where you've been in a similar situation.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was it was just really rough, and it's still fresh in my mind, kind of like Luis from Costco, still fresh in my mind.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about Small Neck Luis.
Yeah, small neck
Small neck
Luis. I
Luis.
should have thought about him yesterday, to be quite frank with you, which I didn't.
That's what you said you were going to do.
I know.
There's your problem. Your motivation was gone.
Completely gone. Completely gone.
Basic.
You know what's really bad too? When you're getting your ass whooped and somebody's coaching you through it. that is the worst.
Can I have an example?
Yeah,
Reenactment.
a reenactment.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't keep putting your arm here. That's doing nothing. You're actually helping me kill you. You need to put your arm here and stand up. I'm like, cool, awesome, thank you. I mean, at times, I'll be honest with you, just fucking kill me. Just smash me.
Damn.
Because I don't, I mean, I appreciate it. I want the coaching, but it's my ego
Yeah.
that was really present that day. So it's good. I know everything happens for a reason. I'm just recovering today still. And honestly, these magic minds, without them for the past, now I've been taking them for weeks, I believe. At least more than 2 weeks. Peyton, I know you don't do these.
I don't.
The magic mind, because you have the thing with caffeine.
I
However,
do.
their sleep
Oh, yeah.
shots, I am not, this is not a bit, this is not like exaggeration. I have had the best night's sleep of my life.
Yeah.
On top of that, I've been dreaming so vividly, basically lucid dreaming, but it's become inception dreaming. I am dreaming within the dream, and I'm like waking up still in the dream, going, man, these magic mind shots are so good. I'm still dreaming while I'm saying that. I'm getting ready in the morning in my dream thinking I'm awake.
Christopher Nolan over here.
Bro,
Wait a minute.
they have lemon balm in them, which I love drinking as the regular tea bags. And they've got, I believe, what is it, valerian root
Yeah.
in there as well.
Ashwagandha.
Oh my God. I am so relaxed at the end of the night. Honestly, I don't know what I'd do without these, because I've been getting
Yeah.
amazing sleep, and that's been the thing that's been keeping me like not falling off like the wagon. But I don't have really a wagon. I mean, I'm just not going off the deep end or having like a mental breakdown, literally because of these things. And I know it's like good for me because my body always feels good whenever I take them. There's no like bullshit ingredients or anything like that. It's all like natural. It's all like the highest quality, and it's honestly like one of my favorite all-time sponsors of the show.
Did you both take the sleep?
Yeah,
Drink-
and I know last week I was telling you that I wanted to try it. Because
Yeah.
I'm a bad sleeper. They really just help me fall asleep and stay asleep. It's really nice.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
Like-
really good.
Continued sleep,
Yeah.
like not Oh, I can't
Yeah.
waking up and what? No. You feel I'm waking up refreshed, dude. I recommend like you got it. You got to try it out.
Yeah.
I will.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I will say I have been dreaming some dreams. I don't know if that's a side effect of like the shot itself or if I'm just so asleep finally that I can dream. They're so vivid.
I know you don't have them, but I'm literally gonna reorder them to get more.
Yeah.
And so if you'll get 45% off the Magic Mind bundle at magicmind.com/WesamJan. So you just put Wesam and then you get the 40. You should do that. Honestly, you should
It
do
looked like you were pulling out your phone to buy them right now.
that.
I thought you were about to go like, "Hey Siri, put Magic Mind in my cart."
No.
Right now.
I honestly I need to because I'm already out of the sleep stuff already. So I actually need to do that right after the show's done. What I do like about the company that I read up on, 5 cents of every bottle goes to help the homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, to help people who are homeless, which I respect tremendously. So it's not just a 100% for profit kind of company. I always like that whenever companies know that they can help other people out like that. It's nice.
I appreciate their guarantee too. Like
What's their guarantee?
the 100-day guarantee.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Because it's I think especially because they do have a subscription, so you can buy them up front or you can do a subscription for them. But if it doesn't work for you, like I know sometimes people are afraid to try something because what if it doesn't work, right? And there's a lot of companies that try and do this, but I think that really says something.
I'll go halvesies on you with the bundle if you
Of
want.
the sleep one?
Yeah, because I know you. Well, I know you don't do.
Oh,
the
does it come
green.
like half like the what? Yeah,
I'll do halvesies.
I
with
do
you.
that.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
do that, and then I'll buy a whole another bundle for myself.
Hey Siri,
No, I turned that off.
Wesam Siri,
No, I turned that off on my phone.
Xbox on.
Xbox. Are
You never
high?
did that? What?
What?
Never mind.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
All right,
Okay.
you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
You were not.
I'm not
there.
an Xbox guy.
Me neither.
What is this? What is going on?
I don't know. So basically, is this an Overwatch story? No, I'm just kidding.
I
So
would
with-
have
with
loved you to go into another Overwatch story. The whole episode is just baiting
Just
an Overwatch.
story. So the old Xboxes, starting with the 360, when you remember the Kinect, you are the controller type thing. Terrible product. But they had like a voice command feature in there where you could go Xbox on. You would turn on your Xbox, and they brought that over into the Xbox One with their same silly Connect feature. Go Xbox on, Xbox off, and that would do everything if you shouted that. Well, it didn't take long for people to learn how to abuse this, and through multiplayer games, if you realize somebody on like the other team, for example, on your team was on an Xbox, if you just shouted Xbox off through the game, it would power down that person. There's no like buffer period where it's like, are you sure? It obeys immediately. Xbox on, it's turning on. Xbox off, no, are you sure? Press X to confirm that. It's shutting off. That's what it's doing. I
That's a
remember
bummer.
we were at a sleepover, and my friend had an Xbox in the separate room, and somebody from 2 rooms away just shouts, Xbox on, and it boots up everything in the room we're sleeping in. It's great. Great product.
Wow.
They don't sell the Kinect anymore.
No. Do you think that counts as a win?
As a win?
Yeah, if you did it to somebody on multiplayer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're using your brain. Tactical advantage. Just like Overwatch.
Just like BJJ.
Just like BJJ. BJJ Overwatch Adapt.
Okay.
There's your title for the episode.
Adapt.
Adapt. With adaptogens from Magic Mind. Okay.
Yeah. How have your reflexes been?
What?
Like in BJJ, like
Oh.
are you at least
Oh, they're fine.
good?
Yeah.
No. I don't know about that.
You just threw an eraser at me? You just threw an eraser at me?
We gotta take your blue belt away.
Okay, take it.
Where is it?
Peyton, I don't.
I
First
just
of all-
need to know. I just need
I saw it coming, not at my face. So that
Yeah,
that
no, I
wasn't
wouldn't
gonna-
hit you in the face.
Okay,
I hit you where the jacket was because I knew it'd be padding.
right. And so
And then,
that's
like,
why I
your
didn't have
shirt-
to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just took it. No damage.
Oh, that's your logic behind this.
Yeah, there's no damage.
Adapting
Yeah, there's no damage. Why would I waste energy moving from something that's going to do nothing to me?
because you're hurt.
I am hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would I be, I mean, I can just imagine you as small neck Luis.
You could. That's what you did out there a couple episodes ago. Except you didn't even know he existed yet.
No, that was before. Yeah.
You didn't even know he. You had no idea.
Let's switch over to current events. I think this will be
Alright.
good. I want to switch gears a little bit.
Great.
Miss Alex?
Of course, biggest thing right now is Super Bowl. Super Bowl's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
The Chiefs versus the Eagles. Just sparking the whole entire world of debate of, is it rigged? Because of Taylor Swift. Because of the Chiefs and the Eagles.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar is going to be performing with guest SZA.
All right.
Part.
Yeah. I actually was revisiting the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef from last year, which I had a blast doing. Are you familiar with this beef, Mr.
Yeah.
Payton? Okay.
Why? What are you laughing about?
I would
Just the
assume like
beef
you
in
are not.
general?
Did you listen to all the songs?
I didn't listen to all the songs.
I did. It gets pretty intense.
Yeah.
I think, are you a Kendrick or a Drake sided with this?
From what I heard, Kendrick.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's the person.
You made it sound like a trick question though, and I started second guessing myself.
Well, I got to know if you're a real Kendrick.
Okay. Yeah. But I am very behind.
Yeah.
But from what I've heard, yeah.
Yeah, I really like the songs.
Yeah.
Euphoria.
Drake is trying to sue Spotify.
Yeah.
I saw that.
That's
Yeah.
not going to work out.
No, that's not going to work out well for
No,
him.
I don't know why they do that though. Are their lawyers just playing in their heads just to get the paycheck? That's what I think. I don't know. I will say this: I haven't watched the Super Bowl in I don't know how many years.
It's been a long time. I've always caught the halftime, but I've always worked on
Mm.
Sundays.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma, it was a big thing when I was growing up.
I think
Huge
it's just
thing.
kind of a big thing everywhere.
Yeah.
Like not to, like I know like especially in some states more than others probably, but yeah.
It just seemed like a bigger thing growing up.
Yeah.
When I was a kid or something, it's like it's the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Yeah.
Now it's just like okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's happening. It's happening. Here's a really cool, fun story. So, the years in the 90s where the Dallas Cowboys won it back to back. Do you guys
Mm.
remember that?
Mm-hmm.
There was a running back named Emmitt Smith, and he had the quarterback was Troy Aikman. Do you guys know this?
No.
Okay. Well, I remember the first day of, I believe it was 4th grade. I had picked out a first day of school outfit,
Mm-hmm.
and it was a Dallas Cowboys like Deion Sanders, Emmitt Smith, and Troy Aikman on the shirt.
Uh-huh.
And I was wearing cargo pants and these Nikes that were white, green, and black. And
Yeah.
I thought they were I thought I looked
Yeah.
so cool. You know?
You got beat up.
What? No, I didn't get beat up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was just. Why would you assume I get beat up for wearing that?
The whole school was for the other team.
No, not in
Yeah.
Oklahoma. That was our closest football team, really.
That's true. That's how it works. Is it's just hey, Texas is right below us. That's what
Yeah.
my dad does.
You know what's funny? Kansas is right above them. Why didn't they go with Kansas?
Lame. What's in Kansas?
Not much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
There you
actually.
go.
Yeah.
I remember Mads went to like college in Kansas. Worst drive of my life. Going to visit her and everything.
Why?
It's just nothing.
Mads lived in Kansas? Your wife?
For a year. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
We did college separate for a year. But like she wasn't too far into Kansas. It was like an hour, 45-minute drive. So like I went up there every weekend.
Oh, you loved her.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Imagine that. Imagine the woman I'm married to, I love her.
Yeah. That's
Imagine
cool.
that.
Did you know you loved her back then?
No. Yes.
Oh, I'm just asking, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Have I ever told you? She might not want me to share.
Okay.
That's
I like the pullback from that.
It's
No.
a funny share.
Yeah,
But I don't know if she'll want me to share.
Text her, and then we can talk about something. I'm kidding. We don't have to, we don't have to talk about it. It's fine.
I'll say it this way. We both were so socially awkward texting each other that for a good period, we thought the other wasn't interested in the other. We both mutually thought like, the other person's not interested. And so we stopped talking for a little bit, and then we picked things back up.
Oh, that's adorable.
But yeah.
Were you like, this weather is nuts?
You know, it was probably really bad small talk between both of us. And it wasn't until we finally got to like do something in person that's when things started like picking up.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we are both terrible at texting.
Do you have those old messages?
Absolutely not.
Mm.
I was still on like a Android phone from T-Mobile because my parents weren't with the times.
Gotcha. Yeah, mine were terrible. I can only imagine what my old messages were like.
Yeah. I remember I was talking about like Force Awakens or something.
Yeah.
With her. It's just like, did you see it? She's like, yeah. I was like, I thought it was pretty good. She's like, yeah. And that's our conversations.
Wow.
And that we both mutually went like, the other person don't give a shit.
It's her fault, really.
It was a lot of yes.
A lot from her?
Yeah.
Chicks. Dude, chicks.
She didn't use the millennial smiley face and exclamations and.
I use the over amount of emojis. She does not.
Yeah.
Mm.
She sends me pictures of cats as reactions now.
Okay. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's adorable. I like that. What's next?
It's slow news. A lot of things are more opinion pieces, and I'd love to know your opinion. Quentin Tarantino reflected on the state of cinema, expressing concerns about the current state of the film industry, suggesting that 2019 might have been the last significant year for traditional movies. He criticizes the brief theatrical runs and rapid shifts to streaming platforms, which he believes diminishes the classic film experience.
I agree.
What were the top movies in 2019? What is that year he threw out?
Well, that was, I think, because of 2020. Like,
yeah.
people were still
COVID.
theatering.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
What's 2019? First, before I comment on this, what's the 2019 films that were big?
Ad Astra. The King.
Oh, The King was really good.
Yeah.
The Lighthouse.
That was
That's a
streaming
good one.
movie.
Boiling Point.
Boiling Point
No.
is one of my favorite films of all time. You know, it's a one-shot, right? The whole film?
Oh, really?
One shot.
1917 came out this year, too. And that's also a one-shot.
Oh, wait.
The year
Wow.
of the
Okay,
one-shots.
the year of
Yeah.
one-shots. Wow. What's 1917 about?
That was about the war.
Yeah.
war movie.
Sam Mendes was the director. It
That's
was just
right.
following the two. I loved that movie. That was so good.
I saw
Robert the
yeah.
Bruce.
We didn't see that together. No.
No.
we didn't.
Well, here's
Gentleman.
The Gentleman.
The Irishman.
The Irishman.
Yeah, that was on Netflix, though, right?
I could keep going.
There's a
though.
few things that were really big that were streaming, but yeah.
So, of course, I agree with him. 2020 COVID changed everything. And honestly, especially that first year, we didn't really realize how drastically the entertainment industry would change.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're just seeing kind of like the damage it did.
Yeah.
It's never going to go back to the way it was. And you're actually seeing that evolution to everything more online streaming. Now it's even evolving to where people are getting their news is from social media more than like tuning into the actual news. I just saw something. They're inviting social media influencers for the first time in the press White House briefing room.
Yeah,
That's
I saw
smart. Like, if I'm being real, like, I mean, obviously, like, some influencers are better than others, but
that. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Under the Table News, she does a great job.
yeah.
I think there's something there, and I don't want to bring it up on air, but yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, you know what? Yeah, I am gonna bring it up because it's part.
White
Yeah,
House?
your boy's going to the
Oh
White
my
House.
God.
Yeah.
Wesam. That's huge.
Yeah, I'm going to the
Putting
White
on
House.
a one-act play at the White House.
Yeah, so I'm kind of like I need to practice whenever I'm asking questions. I'll be going. I think Adobe Radio wants me to go on behalf of them,
Oh.
and so. But I have a little like stigma, and this is not like a left or right, Republican, Democratic kind of thing. But You know those White House? What are the people who?
The chief of staff.
No, the people who like talk. The press secretary, right? No, that's not press secretary.
People who talk
on
What do you
behalf of the
mean?
president at the
I mean,
briefing?
it depends on what topic
Oh.
it is.
We'll just call him the person who talks on behalf of the president.
No, I want to know the name.
The
It's gonna drive
speaker.
me crazy.
Goodness.
Yeah, it's gonna drive me crazy. I know. I just have
Happy
to know
Sam.
because I'm gonna be there, guys. I'm gonna be there.
Is that you who's doing that?
I'm not talking on behalf of the president, but
Press secretary.
press secretary. Yeah, I was right. So press secretary. Okay, the press secretary. So I'm gonna be asking questions. You know, I need to practice a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to have it formal. I don't want it too cash.
Yeah.
But I want to be me.
Okay.
So maybe one of you can practice being the press secretary, and I can be.
Sure, I'll do it.
You do it. You don't
Mhm.
mind?
No,
Okay.
I don't mind.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Can you give me like a start? Like okay.
Right. And so in other news, we've had some holds on the grants and budgets given by the government for now. Yes, Sir and Plaid.
Hi. This is Wesam from Adobe News and Wesam's World. Come on, what's really going on?
We just expressed everything that's really
Come
going
on, we know there's more to it. I mean, why doesn't the president just tell us what's going on? Really, guys, why?
Oh no. He's been sedated.
Okay,
Dated.
I'm the no, I can't do the press. That, by the way, worst job in the entire world.
Being the president?
No,
No,
being the,
press secretary. No, press secretary. You're literally just lying for a living.
You're trying to say what you're allowed to say within the parameters and answer what you can and what you can't, and you take the heat. It's like being a server.
You know how many videos I've seen, and again, this goes both Republican and Democrat, of the press secretary saying something over and over again, and then like the last clip is like them doing the complete opposite or saying the complete opposite. I don't get it, man. I fucking hate politics so much. It's so much lying.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, I will be going to. No, the whole thing. This whole bit just took another branch off. Oh my god. No. So the evolution of like storytelling and how everything's going to social media, and I know people already do this, but I've been kind of exploring the idea of working with Han, our guest who was on the show and friend of mine. He's a director, doing more of a detective online webisode kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like elaborate.
Yeah, like almost like a webisode, like a weekly webisode, or like every few days we like
They call
upload-
those vertical shorts.
Yeah, vertical shorts.
Like scripted or you're actually
Scripted.
scripted. Okay.
Yeah, like scripted stories. Like our previous guests, Dana and the Wolf, the poly couple.
Mhm.
They have kind of something like that. It's
Yeah.
like daily episodes that come out,
Yeah.
and they're like a minute long, 2-minute longs. And I've been thinking about doing something like that.
Yeah. I've auditioned for a lot of those.
Yeah.
What do you got?
Just I'm trying to think about how to make it better.
Yeah.
Your webisode. So I think it would be good because like vertical videos, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the vertical kind of like movies. Someone needs to be a wolf, and we need someone to fall in love with the wolf,
Yeah, I agree.
who also was like born into a rich family, but she doesn't know she was born into a rich family.
No, in fact, she was switched at birth.
Yeah,
And
due to her like jealous stepmother.
yes. And so
Yeah.
and so they've only found out recently because she started dating a guy from that family, and it turns out that they're siblings.
Yeah. And so like it's really awkward,
It's
but like
so
there is a
awkward.
wolf in there, and then we'll sprinkle your
Yeah.
politics. Like
That's because she's the only one who can mate with the alpha.
Am I having a stroke right now?
I don't know what you're talking about. If you want to appeal the Reels demographic,
Yeah.
this is what
This is
you
it.
need to do.
I'm like 20% scared right now. I don't know what you guys just said.
We are so on the same page.
Is this a bit?
I mean,
No.
like
This is
it's
a bit.
It's a bit, but it's not
It's
a
your-
bit. Like
You don't know these like foreign. They're usually made by Chinese companies. They are because they have very
but like all American actors.
all American actors, but the concept is very like hierarchy of what is in Asia.
Yeah.
and they're trying to conform it.
Okay.
I've sent you these videos. I've sent you.
They're like
both of
really
them.
bad. Like
They go on for like 7 minutes.
Are you guys
like the ad doesn't.
Are you guys
No.
making fun of me?
No.
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 Wesam.
joking.
I really feel like you're making fun of me now for wanting to do these.
Bit anymore. These are real.
Yeah.
These are, I
We were
will
just
pull one up
joking.
for you right now. We were just because you were talking about you want to make like a vertical like webisode thing, and it's like a lot of the vertical like movies out there right
Are
now
not good.
are like
So-
that like alpha like
Yeah.
falls in love with girl, and look, he's a wolf, and like
Yeah.
I'm not making a joke.
Are you? It sounds so sarcastic what you guys are
No.
saying to me.
You've helped me audition for like 6 of them.
Okay. As long as you guys are serious.
Yours would be much better.
All right.
Here, I got Curtis Connors right here, ready to go. Let's find here. There we go. Listen to this. Hang on. Thanks, Curtis.
And then Alexander tells Beta Drake that she is his mate.
That girl from earlier. She's my mate. Find out who she is.
Which doesn't make any sense because they made a huge...
Like, it's all like, I'm the alpha, you're the beta,
Okay.
that's my babe. Like,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
want
a
to do
wolf.
that. I want to do like a real like
Yeah.
gritty
but it's not
detective
going to
thing.
be successful unless you do exactly what we told you to do. That's what we're getting at here.
And now this is where I think it's a bit again.
Well, yeah, that part's a bit, but in actuality, you have to do that if you want to make it successful. You be a wolf. You fall in love with your friend.
This sounds like a terrible idea.
No,
I want to do something good.
this is good.
You know, Han is just going to be like, no.
Then Han can get out.
We will be
We'll
your
replace
director.
him.
You will be my Han.
Director, and I'll be the DP.
Let's make magic, baby.
Mm.
We're going to be rich.
We've got this.
We're going to be filthy
Wolf
rich.
Pack, that's what it's called.
Oh!
We're back.
Where's Zeke at?
I don't know.
That's not fair.
He's managing a restaurant in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
It's a cool bar.
a cool bar.
Or as I said, and you misinterpreted it a couple episodes ago, a dope bar.
Bro, Zeke's an idiot. You know what happened?
Why? What happened?
No, I'll tell you why. He was contacting Magic Mind on text, asking them questions, apparently, about the bundle.
No, he didn't.
I have the screenshots because he sent it to me. He was talking with an AI program, not somebody real, thinking he's messing with them for the whole day.
Are
And
you being
he's
for real? Is this a bit?
this is not a bit. He sent it. He was in real time, kept sending that, and finally I go, hey man, you're talking to like an automated response. No one's there.
Could be.
Could be.
Please send me those screenshots later.
I will. I'll send you them.
Okay.
They're not real.
I'll
They're
take your
AI
word
generated.
with it for now.
They're AI. They're
However, back to your idea. I do love the idea of trying to adapt and make something good on social media because I feel like the quality of stuff out there isn't very good. And so
Yes.
it is a market in which you could enter into.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I want something because of how much. And I know people have already done this before. So you're right. I'm trying to find a way to elevate this, to put a unique spin on it. But I feel like that's where it's at too, to get some, at least some like eyes on you, and gets up your follower count and just get a better following. I feel like that's I don't mind doing it. And at the same time, I really enjoy like good storytelling. I was just talking to somebody else about this the other day. I feel like storytelling is my passion, and I feel like acting was just the first artistic framing device for that. And so I really want to explore other storytelling avenues. I
Yeah.
really do.
Yeah.
And I don't feel myself being fake trying to do that.
Yeah.
And even I know I've had this painting equipment for a while now, but even with the stuff I want to paint, I'm asking myself, what kind of story do I want to tell in the painting itself? You have a smirk on your face, and I'm this close of throwing all this equipment right at your dumb face. And I'm not joking, and I want to know what's so funny, Peyton. Hey, choose your words wisely.
You were talking about storytelling, and it made me think of Overwatch. And they had a really good story with like all this lore, and then they just stopped. And the most requested thing is please bring back the like great storytelling and lore in Overwatch, and they just aren't. And like they just really dropped the ball there because that's something people were very passionate about was the story and characters, and they just don't flesh it out anymore.
That's my man.
Yeah.
I really like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what people want. And in our heart of hearts, everybody loves a good story. And I'll tell you why right after this commercial break. And we're back. People love a good story because it does a few things for us. Right off the bat, it's entertaining. Nobody in the entire world is like, hey, do you want to hear a really good story? Oh, I got a great story to tell you. Nobody's going to be like, no, bye. Nobody does that unless they hate you or they're busy.
I'd say depends on the person.
Exactly.
Most people love tea
Okay.
and they love stories.
I'm assuming this is like somebody you like.
Okay.
Nobody's going to be like, I don't want it. Second, everybody wants some tea. And what do I mean by that? Gossiping, I hate. Absolutely. I get it. Every now and then, I like a little cup of tea, but I don't want to marinate in it. Okay? But everybody likes hidden knowledge.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh.
Everybody wants hidden knowledge. Look at those stupid flat earthers. They think they have hidden knowledge. You don't. So that's why they like it. They want to feel a part of a group that knows something secret that nobody else does.
Right.
Community. Thank you. And that's where we're getting to. Storytelling is about community. How many by the way, with Overwatch, for instance, the characters they fleshed out on, or a great TV show or an anime series or a novel series, it builds its own community naturally, right?
Yeah.
Nobody's like, this is a great story and I've talked to nobody about it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm talking about, man. Like, storytelling is critical. And so that's where I'm like, I need to find different ways to express really good stories. And you're right. If I'm going to do this with Han, we got to find a unique spin on it as well. And I'm looking to do something actually a little bit more gritty, a little bit dark with it. And I know that's been done before, but I really want to. I don't know. It's my I feel like my creative juices are starting to flow even when I talk about it. you know? So I'm really excited with that, and I feel like I'm at an age where I can play a detective finally.
Yeah. I think so.
Oh, is that your dream? You just want to be a detective?
Well, one of my dream roles would be a detective, absolutely.
Gotcha.
And you know that movie Heavyweights, Ben Stiller's character in Heavyweights?
No.
Oh, that's one of my dream roles to do if they remade that movie.
You have to watch it.
Is it a comedy?
Oh,
Assume?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
He is the camp head of the camp of a camp for fat kids.
Yeah. The new head.
The new head.
So he comes in.
Wait, was this a Disney movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really old.
It's really old, 90s film.
I remember parts of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called Heavyweights. And he
Wait.
comes in and he's like super like into fitness, but he and he's like making the kids try to lose weight, and it's just the
Takes
shenanigans.
away all the things that they were expecting. Like fat
Right.
camp's great.
No, this
No,
is like
not
Yeah, because
anymore.
like the old two owners like gave away the camp to this dude, right?
Yeah.
Like it was like these two people.
I feel like they wouldn't make it anymore.
Why?
I feel
Oh.
like people have gotten a little sensitive and people are too scared to make things that might. I mean, it's not insulting, but.
Not anymore.
How
not
crazy were
not
they going
anymore.
with the fat
Yeah,
jokes?
no,
though?
it's changing, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, yeah?
And this is a perfect example of how entertainment as a whole and politics are kind of intertwined to a certain degree, without giving out too many names or anything specific. I know that production companies and networks are starting to look for a little bit more edgy stuff again.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm going to say
yeah.
on that, Peyton. All right?
What?
I don't want to hear another stupid Overwatch story. All right?
Oh yeah, they're not going edgy. I have nothing for that one.
There is studies that they've shown where when people as a society are happy, there are more dramas and sad stuff. And then when people are sad as a community and society, there are more comedies and things like that because people don't like to be in what they are.
Yeah, it's correlated.
Mm-hmm.
It's correlated. Absolutely. So I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. I am really stoked for this procedural workshop.
Yeah, it sounds really great.
Oh, it's going to be so good. What I love about it is we're going to be filming everybody. And I think that's critical to show you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong and why, and giving you like a whole array of techniques and tools to adjust on the spot. And back to storytelling, man, I don't know why, but procedurals get a bad rap.
They do.
People are like, oh, it's cheesy. Oh, it's network. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Millions of people, watch that show. So there's something good about it. Second, I think it's the job of the actor to elevate the script, elevate the material. And then also the last thing, people talk about, well, I want something deep. I want something artsy to work. And I'm like, if you read more than half of the guest star and co-star roles like you audition for, there's actually deep, meaty, complex emotions associated with that character that you're not getting because you suck at script analysis.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yep.
You say that to their face?
Absolutely. I've said it to people.
Damn.
I tell them, you are not good at script analysis. You are not pulling from these sides what you need to pull from. I'll give you an example. I gave students in my last class, teaching at this other place, sides to do, and they bring in their self-tapes, and I showed them how quickly a casting director would be like, nope, I'm gone. And and boom, after like a few seconds into every person's self-tape, few beats, nope, next one. And I started pulling the information from the script. We spent 2 hours on a 1-page script. And they were like, whoa, I didn't realize how much I actually missed reading this. This makes me feel like I haven't been doing any work. And I'm like, exactly. And now think about this. You want to go audition and you want to get reps, but this is the work you're bringing. That's crazy to think that you deserve to be hired for $10,000 a week on a guest star role, and you're not pulling the necessary information that you need from a script. Working on, I can't say the name. When does this come out? I worked on a show last time.
Just say you worked on a show last time.
Yeah, I worked on a show recently, and I'm telling you, the in-depth conversation I had with the director and the showrunner on set and with the other actors, you would think we're working on like an Oscar-nominated movie. But we are going deep into it.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that. That's part of the work. And then you start finding, it just pumps me up so much.
Yeah.
Feel good.
You feel better?
Was
I feel
this
better.
the therapy
Was this-
session you
did we-
needed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of therapy, there's one last kind of topic in the news, which I think leads to an interesting conversation. You might not care about whom, but Cameron Diaz is uncertain about her future in Hollywood, not because of her being an actor, but because she's unsure about committing to future projects. She emphasizes balancing work with family life and is open to opportunities that align with her personal priorities.
Oh, okay.
So, I think it's interesting. There's some people who think of some projects and go, I don't want to be on something like that, like Lord of the Rings. It took them to a whole different country for a really long time. Sometimes with acting shows being filmed now all throughout the country, your home base might be here, your family might be here, but you're going to be Chicago, New York, Atlanta for 6 months out of the year. And so the idea of where does your work-life balance? Kevin Bacon, he gave up acting for a long time so he could just raise his kids.
Yeah.
So
I think that's necessary for someone to be aware of. And I think it's okay to not to judge people who want to work.
Yeah.
Because there's something weird going on where people are mad at other industry professionals, not just actors, but crew members and directors who are like, hey, maybe you should take it easy and not work and give space to people who are dealing with something like whatever. And I'm like, that's so confusing to me. People need to make money because they have families too and a living. And I'll give you an example, the fires thing. There are people who are like, I need to work. I now more than ever, I need to work. I don't want the opportunity. I don't want to be forced to not work. So I think there needs to be a balance in finding what's right for you and what's appropriate.
yeah.
Do you, honestly, are you the type of person who would love like this set time in the year for vacation and reset? Do you like that? Or
A set time?
yeah.
I
you
don't
want it
know if
flexible?
I've ever made myself a set time. It's pretty sporadic, but I do make sure it happens. Like, yeah, and it usually falls on my like 2 times a year I go back and visit family. Like
Yeah.
that's usually kind of my vacation
Yeah.
time.
Cool. Awesome. What about you?
I think it depends on what my work life is like. Like if I were on a project that's, episodical on TV, then I would enjoy knowing when my breaks are because then I can plan ahead,
Yeah.
right? But if I was in a film or whatnot and you don't know what your schedule is, I don't mind because I'm doing something I love.
Yeah.
So I think
Yeah,
if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
because you're doing something you enjoy. But now if it's something like, you're stuck in a 9 to 5 or whatever job you're working at and you don't know that uncertainty, I think that becomes depressing or it drags you down or something because you have nothing to look forward to. And again, I think that's a work-life balance thing and making sure you prioritize and
Yeah.
plan ahead, whether you have those set breaks or not.
Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm on the how many times I've scheduled a vacation or a break and then I've had to work on postpone it.
Mm-hmm.
It's happened so many times. It feels better when I've been working on a show and I know when I'm going to have this time off. And I'm like, all right, cool. I can go do this. For sure, I can do this.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We're good on time? Or we have a little bit more?
Just a couple.
A couple more minutes. All right.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, guys, for talking it out. I feel actually a little bit better from the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what's wrong with your hand?
I just got really warm. Are you guys hot?
No.
Never.
I know you're not hot. I'm actually
I have been
burning up right
so
now.
cold the last couple days. So cold. I was
Mhm.
shivering last night as I got into bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm fire. I'm really flushed. Actually, I feel like really warm for some
Oh,
reason.
that's interesting.
Yeah, I need to get. Oh my gosh,
Yes.
I would love to have a cold dip bath.
I thought you were gonna say a cold, and I was like, "You want to
Would
be
love
sick?"
to have a cold.
Love to have a cold.
Love to have a cold.
Oh, didn't get sick this New Year's Eve.
Do you usually do?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
congratulations.
remember, he's always been sick when we've come back from break.
Oh.
Oh, I was so relieved.
That must be good luck.
Hopefully,
Means you're having a killer 2025.
I hope so. And I don't know. Do you think jujitsu's helped me with my immune system?
You're rolling
would
around and
assume
people
so.
sweat. Perhaps your body's getting stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although you felt weak yesterday, you are getting stronger.
Yeah, that's true.
Weak.
I don't like that
Weak.
feeling. All right. With that being said, play us out. Hey, thank you for tuning in to the show. Really appreciate you all, as always. Remember to download the Adobe app to listen wherever you want, Adobe Radio on the go. And please, please, please check out Magic Mind. I'm telling you, this is going to change your life for the better. And again, you're going to get a really good deal with us. All you got to do is go to... Okay, here we go. Oh, it's not opening up.
MagicMind.com/WesamJan for 45% off the 24-hour bundle.
It's not working.
Why didn't she just do it?
I know. I don't know why. I'm going to let you do it
I'm a
from
pro.
now on. Yeah, because she's a pro. All right. Dude, I'm angry. All right. All right. Always remember to listen, think, and then talk. Bye, everyone.